Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day of a year in miracles. Today we are on workbook lesson 297 in A Course in Miracles. So I'm going to jump right in. Today's lesson is forgiveness is the only gift I give. Forgiveness is the only gift I give because it is the only gift I want. And everything I give to myself. This is salvation's simple formula. And I, who would be saved, would make it mine. To be the way I live within a world that needs salvation. And that will be saved as I accept at-one-ment for myself. Father, how certain are your ways? How sure their final outcome? And how faithfully is every step in my salvation set already and accomplished by your grace? Thanks be to you for your eternal gifts, and thanks be to you for my identity. And that's it. That's our lesson for today. A Course in Miracles workbook lesson 297. And it goes back to saying what we keep saying over and over and over again in so many ways. What you give, you receive, right? And as you give, you receive. And also, as you judge, do you judge yourself, right? So when we are going through our day and we are picking out flaws in people around us, that person is like this and that person is like that, it really is because there's something inside of ourselves that we have not forgiven ourselves for yet. Probably some past hurt that happened when we were very young and we don't even realize that we're carrying it around with us and we are using it to judge others because it's something that we feel we are wounded in still, some deep hurt that we just maybe embarrassed us when we were younger or hurt us in some way. If you think back to a time that maybe you can remember as a young child feeling very hurt or very afraid or very embarrassed, and think about what that was to you. Think about what that message was to you. It's probably a story that you keep telling yourself. I'm not worthy. I'm not safe. I'm not smart. Maybe I'm not good enough, right? And we keep running those old stories over and over in our mind. And we see those hurts in other people, right? Well, that person isn't very smart. Or that person, did this thing that wasn't very safe. Or, whatever those hurts are that are in us, we project that onto others. And that's why when we say forgiveness is the only gift I give, because it is the only gift I want, as you can forgive those things in others that you see, that you're projecting onto them, you can forgive yourself, right? And realize that the past is gone, right? It doesn't exist. The only thing that is real is this present moment now. And when you connect to that one mind of love, that one mind of God, then that's all we have is love. And it becomes easier to forgive when we're connected to that place of love, right? So all of these lessons leading up to this moment is to listen to that voice of love inside of us. Speak that voice of love inside of us, right? And so today's lesson is forgiveness is the only gift I give, right? So that goes back to listen to that voice for forgiveness. Listen to the words of forgiveness. Speak the words of forgiveness. And then as you give that gift, you receive that gift. So that's what our lesson is all about today, forgiveness. And I know I read that word atonement as at-one-ment, because to me, when I read at-one-ment, it lands more true than atonement, because as A Course in Miracles has said many, many times, words are but symbols of symbols. And it could be that, some of these words that we talk about have symbols that induce fear from past conditioning or early conditioning, right? And sometimes the word atonement can conjure up all kinds of feelings of sin and retribution, right? Where for me, the word at one mint just means I am that one mind of God, right? So I will be saved as I accept at one mint for myself. I accept myself as that one mind of God, right? That one mind of love. So that's it. That's our lesson for today. Great to see all of you here on the live feed. Hope you are enjoying this beautiful Thursday. Hi, honey. Great to see you here. Good morning, Pam. Hey, Bonnie. Great to see you. Good morning, Daniel. Good to see you here this morning. Hey, Mark. Happy Thursday to you, too. Hi, Annette. Good to see you here this morning. You caught up on the lessons after a month. That's great, Bonnie. I'm so glad. I'm glad to have you back this morning and glad that you've caught up and that you're with us here today. So good morning, Joseph. Good to see you here this morning. Hey, Vera, forgiving all my old pain stories, right? I know, we carry them with us. Let that go, right? Just let it go. Thank you for being here this morning. It's always great to see you here with all of us here this morning. Good morning, Sandy. Great to see you. Hey, Marianne. Good to see you here. Hey, Deli. Nice to see you too. You are welcome, Sandy, and thanks for joining this morning, and I hope you have a lovely day too. I'm sure you're doing something wonderful. Good morning, Carl. Great to see you here this morning. So see how this lesson works for you today. You know, can you offer forgiveness today? Look around you. Where can you offer forgiveness? Because as you give, you receive, right? As you forgive what you perceive in others, you're healing those wounds inside of yourself, those things that maybe you push down and down and down, and you don't even know they're there anymore, right? Consciously, because you've pushed them down so far inside of you. Now they've probably manifested as some kind of dis-ease in the body, right? Like that stomach ache, or that headache, or that, pain in the neck, all of these dis-eases that we are thinking about, they manifest in the body, right? So we need to bring them up, look at them, forgive them, let them go, right? So let's try to do that today, offering forgiveness. Enjoy this lesson today, guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our next live A Course in Miracles workbook lesson. And as always, I'd love to hear what's coming up for you around these lessons, so feel free to post here anytime or over in the private Facebook group, whatever your comfort zone is there. Hi, Juan. Great to see you jump on this morning. So enjoy this lesson, and thanks again for joining. Always great to see you guys here in the morning. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.